Let your mind rest tonight, because your heart has carried enough for one day. Have you been lying down with a tired body while your mind keeps thinking, remembering, and trying to understand everything? Tonight, you do not have to solve your whole life. Tonight, your heart is allowed to soften while you sleep. Tonight is not asking you to explain your whole life. It is not asking you to fix every feeling before your eyes close. It is not asking you to understand every delay, every silence, every change, every ache, every moment that felt heavy on your heart. Tonight is asking something much kinder from you. It is asking you to stop fighting the thoughts that have been moving through your mind like they are urgent, when many of them are only tired echoes from a long day. You may have spent the day answering, deciding, waiting, working, helping, holding yourself together, or acting as if everything was fine. And now, when the world becomes quieter, your mind may try to open every unfinished drawer. It may bring back old words. It may bring back something someone said. It may bring back a feeling you thought you had already released. It may ask why things happened the way they did, why someone changed, why something did not arrive, why your heart still feels sensitive in places you do not speak about. But you do not have to follow every thought tonight. You do not have to walk down every hallway your mind opens. You do not have to answer every question that appears inside you. Some questions are not meant to be solved at night. Some feelings only need warmth, not analysis. Some parts of you are not asking for a perfect answer. They are asking to feel safe enough to rest. The pillow beneath your head is not asking you to be strong. The blanket around you is not asking you to perform. The quiet around the room is not judging what you did today. The night does not measure you by how much you finished, how much you handled, or how well you hid your tiredness. The night simply gives you a softer place to return to yourself. Let the muscles around your eyes become easy, as if they no longer need to search the dark for answers. Let the space between your eyebrows soften, as if the worry there has finally been heard. Let your jaw loosen from all the words you held back, all the explanations you prepared, all the conversations you replayed, all the things you wished had gone differently. Your face does not have to carry the day anymore. Your body does not have to keep proving that it can endure. My dear, there is a quiet kind of courage in resting. It may not look powerful from the outside, but deep within you, rest is the moment where you stop adding pressure to pain. Rest is the moment where you stop forcing your mind to produce peace. Rest is the moment where your heart begins to remember that it was not made only to protect, defend, and survive. It was also made to receive softness. Maybe your mind has been trying to protect you by staying busy. It may believe that if it keeps thinking, it can prevent disappointment. If it keeps planning, it can prevent loss. If it keeps replaying, it can prevent mistakes. But the mind cannot protect the heart by never resting. The mind cannot heal the body by never becoming quiet. The mind cannot create safety by treating every thought like a warning. Tonight, you can speak to your mind with kindness, not with force, not with frustration, not with the feeling that it has failed you. You can understand that your mind has been trying to help in the only way it knows. It has been sorting, scanning, remembering, preparing. It has been holding pieces of the day and pieces of the past, hoping to make meaning from all of it. But now it can be told gently, there is nothing more you need to carry right now. You are safe enough to slow down. You are safe enough to stop reaching for the next answer. You are safe enough to let the night hold what your thoughts cannot finish. I allow my mind to become quiet. I allow my body to feel supported. I allow my heart to receive gentleness tonight. These words do not need to be forced. Let them feel like warmth moving through the room. Let them settle near you. Let them touch the parts of you that have been trying too hard to feel okay. You do not need to become perfectly calm in order to rest. You can rest with a few thoughts still moving. You can rest with an unfinished feeling. You can rest even if your heart is still learning how to trust peace. Sometimes the mind is loud because the heart is tender. Sometimes overthinking is only a soft place inside you asking not to be ignored. And instead of fighting the thoughts, you can come closer to the feeling underneath them. What is tired inside you? What is asking to be held? What part of you has been waiting for permission to stop being brave for a little while? There may be a place in you that does not want to admit how much it has carried. There may be a place in you that says, keep going, keep planning, keep thinking, keep preparing, because if you rest, something might fall apart. But tonight, nothing has to fall apart because you choose peace. The world will not lose its place because you close your eyes. Life will not forget you because you rest. What is meant to continue will continue. What needs time will take time. What is still unclear does not need to become clear before sleep can come. The dimness around you can become a kind of mercy. It gently removes the sharp edges of the day. The sounds outside, if there are any, can pass without needing your attention. The weight of the blanket can remind the body that it is held. The softness beneath you can remind your nervous system that it does not have to keep standing guard. Your mind has had enough rooms open today. So much light, so much movement, so many small things asking for attention. Tonight, imagine that inner room becoming quieter. Not empty, not perfect, just softer. One thought loses its brightness. Another thought moves farther away. Another worry stops asking to be followed. Another memory sits down and becomes still. The room within you does not need to be cleared by force. It only needs to feel less crowded. And in that less crowded place, your heart can begin to soften. Not suddenly, not dramatically, not in a way you have to manage. It can soften like something that has been clenched for a long time and finally feels no danger in loosening. It can soften because there is no audience here. No one needs you to explain your sensitivity. No one needs you to prove you are healed. No one needs you to pretend you are above the feelings that moved through you today. You are allowed to be tender and still be strong. You are allowed to feel tired and still be worthy. You are allowed to need rest before everything makes sense. The old thought may say, you should have done more today. The loving truth can answer, I did what I could with the strength I had. The old thought may say, you should be over this by now. The loving truth can answer, healing does not move by force. The old thought may say, you must think about tomorrow now. The loving truth can answer, tomorrow will meet me after rest. Let that be enough for this moment. Not because every problem is gone, but because your body deserves a quiet place inside the night. Your mind deserves relief from its own effort. Your heart deserves a space where it is not being asked to explain its ache. Tonight, the mind can stop being the worker. The heart can stop being the guard. The body can stop being the container for every unspoken thing. Let the inner room grow softer. Let the edges of the day blur. Let the thoughts become less important. Let the feeling of being supported become more real than the pressure to understand everything. You are here. You are breathing naturally. You are being held by this quiet moment. You do not need to reach outside yourself for permission to rest. It is already yours. Maybe no one saw how much effort it took to get through this day. Maybe no one heard the thoughts you kept inside. Maybe no one knew how many times you had to gather yourself and keep moving. But your body knows. Your heart knows. And tonight, instead of asking more from yourself, you can offer yourself kindness. There is nothing weak about needing peace. There is nothing wrong with wanting the mind to stop turning. There is nothing shameful about wanting to feel soft again. The world may reward pushing, but your soul knows the value of returning to calm, returning to trust, returning to the quiet truth that you are not only here to endure life, you are here to feel loved by it too. So let this night become a gentle turning point. Not a loud change, not a promise that everything is fixed, just a soft inner shift where you stop making your tiredness a problem and begin treating it as a message. Your tiredness is saying, come home. Your heart is saying, speak to me gently. Your body is saying, I have carried enough for now. I give myself permission to rest. I do not need to earn peace. I am allowed to soften tonight. Let the mind hear this without needing to argue. Let the heart receive it without needing to protect itself from it. Let the body accept it without needing to stay tense. If sleep comes slowly, that is okay. If the thoughts take time to settle, that is okay. Nothing about this night needs to be forced into shape. The deeper healing begins when you stop treating yourself like a task. You are not a problem to solve before bed. You are a living, feeling soul who has moved through another day and is now being invited into softness. There is no need to correct every thought. There is no need to push away every feeling. There is only the gentle choice to stop feeding the noise and start listening to the quiet. The quiet may be small at first. It may be only a tiny space between worries. It may be the moment your shoulders drop slightly. It may be the small release in your jaw. It may be the feeling that you do not need to keep checking, keep preparing, keep proving. That small quiet is enough. It can grow without being rushed. My dear, the mind rests when it stops being punished for being human. The heart softens when it stops being told to hurry. The body relaxes when it feels that you are no longer fighting yourself from the inside. Tonight, you can become kinder to the whole of you. Not only the calm parts, not only the strong parts, not only the parts that did everything right. The tired parts too, the confused parts too. The parts that still miss something, the parts that still hope. The parts that still wonder if life is arranging something gentle behind the scenes. You do not have to close your heart to feel safe. You do not have to keep your mind busy to be protected. Safety can so feel like quiet. Safety can also feel like softness. Safety can also feel like lying here with nothing to prove and allowing the night to hold you without question. The mind may rest now. The heart may soften now. The body may return to peace in its own natural way. This is not something you have to make happen. It is something you allow by no longer standing against yourself. The day is complete enough for now. It may not have ended perfectly. It may not have given you every answer. It may not have brought the message, the result, the comfort, the apology, the progress, or the feeling you were hoping for. Still, the day has reached its ending, and you do not have to drag it into the night with both hands. There is a gentle wisdom in knowing when something has had its time. The conversations of the day had their time. The worries had their time. The duties had their time. The small disappointments had their time. The moments that felt sweet had their time too. And now this quiet hour belongs to rest. It belongs to the part of you that needs to stop reviewing and begin receiving. You do not have to decide whether today was good enough before you release it. You do not have to label every moment as right or wrong. You do not have to measure your worth by how smoothly things went. A day can be mixed and still be complete. A day can be heavy and still be released. A day can leave questions behind and still not need to follow you into sleep. Some things can wait outside this night. Some thoughts can be placed down without being solved. Some emotions can stop sitting on your chest. Some memories can lose their power when you stop returning to them with fresh pain. Maybe there was a moment today when your heart tightened. Maybe something small felt bigger than it looked. Maybe you smiled when you were tired. Maybe you answered when you wanted quiet. Maybe you stayed patient when you were close to breaking. Maybe you carried a feeling no one asked about. And because no one asked, you may have kept carrying it. But now you can stop carrying it alone. You can let the night become a gentle place where what is unfinished does not have to be held so tightly. You can let the day stand behind you, not inside you. You can let the events of today become something that happened, not something that continues to happen in your nervous system. The phone nearby does not need to be checked. The messages can wait. The opinions of others can wait. The pressure to respond, fix, explain, and prove can wait. Your inner world is asking for care now. Your heart is not asking for more information. It is asking for a feeling of safety. Let your hands rest as if they no longer need to hold invisible weight. These hands may have worked, reached, typed, cleaned, helped, carried, touched, or stayed still while your mind moved in many directions. Now they can soften. They can stop holding the shape of effort. They can stop gripping the day. Let the shoulders become less loyal to pressure. Sometimes the shoulders hold what the mouth never says. They hold the silent responsibility, the hidden worry, the need to be ready for what might happen next. But tonight, your shoulders do not have to be a shelf for the whole day. They can lower, they can loosen, they can remember that rest is not danger. My dear, releasing the day does not mean rejecting it. It does not mean pretending it did not matter. It does not mean ignoring your feelings. It means you have decided not to carry the whole day into the sacred space where your body is meant to restore. It means you are giving the day back to time. It means you are letting what is finished be finished for now. There is a difference between learning from something and living inside it over and over. The mind often confuses replaying with healing. It thinks if it repeats the moment enough, the hurt will change shape. It thinks if it analyzes every word, it will find a hidden answer that makes the body feel safe. But sometimes replaying only keeps the wound open. Sometimes peace begins when you stop asking the same moment to explain itself. You can take the lesson without taking the heaviness. You can keep the wisdom without keeping the ache. You can honor what happened without letting it sleep beside you like a stone. Imagine the day like a coat you wore because you needed it while moving through the world. It may have carried the weather of many moments. It may have held the scent of stress, the dust of effort, the warmth of small joys, the weight of old patterns. But now you are inside the quiet of your own being. You do not need to wear that coat in bed. You can place it down with respect. You can say, "You helped me move through today, and now I do not need to carry you further." No force, no anger, no dramatic rejection, only a gentle setting down. I release what is complete. I keep the wisdom and let the weight go. I allow this night to be softer than my day. Feel how different it is when you stop wrestling with the day. You do not have to win against it. You do not have to defeat the memory. You do not have to prove that you are over anything. You only have to stop inviting the same pressure into the place where rest is trying to enter. The day may still have unfinished edges. That is normal. Most days do. There may be tasks left for tomorrow. There may be emotions that need more time. There may be conversations that are not closed. There may be decisions waiting. But the existence of unfinished things does not mean you are not allowed to sleep. Life has always contained unfinished things, and still the night arrives. Still the body asks for rest. Still the heart needs gentleness. You are allowed to stop in the middle of becoming. You are allowed to sleep before the story is clear. You are allowed to rest before every answer has arrived. The part of you that feels responsible for everything may resist this. It may say, if I stop thinking, I will lose control. If I stop planning, something may go wrong. If I stop remembering, I may repeat the pain. But control is not the same as safety. Constant thinking is not the same as wisdom. Holding everything tightly is not the same as being prepared. True care can be gentle. True wisdom can be quiet. True strength can know when to set something down. The day is not asking to be carried anymore. It has already passed through your hands. It has already given what it could give. Even if it was difficult, you made it through. Even if it was ordinary, you lived it. Even if it felt empty, it is complete enough to release. Let the chest become less tight around the memory of what did not happen. Let the stomach stop bracing against what might happen. Let the throat soften around the words you never got to say. There may be a deep need inside you to be understood, and that need is human. But tonight, you do not need to explain yourself to the past. You can be kind to the part of you that wished things had felt easier. Maybe you wish you had been calmer. Maybe you wish you had not cared so much. Maybe you wish you had not checked, hoped, waited, reacted, or stayed silent. But the version of you who lived this day was doing the best they could with the awareness, energy, and emotional strength available in that moment. You can learn without being cruel to yourself. You can grow without turning the night into a courtroom. The mind may bring a small regret forward and ask you to judge it. Instead, let compassion answer. The mind may bring a worry forward and ask you to feed it. Instead, let trust answer. The mind may bring a painful memory forward and ask you to reopen it. Instead, let softness answer. Not every thought deserves your whole evening. Not every worry deserves your sleep. Not every emotion needs to be handled before dawn. My dear, when you release the day, you are not becoming careless. You are becoming loving toward your own limits. You are recognizing that a human heart needs space to recover. You are recognizing that a tired mind cannot always tell the difference between truth and fear. You are recognizing that rest may be the most healing choice available tonight. There is a quiet power in saying, "This can wait." It is not avoidance when the body needs sleep. It is not weakness when the heart needs quiet. It is not failure when the mind needs to stop working. It is kindness. Let the room around you feel separate from the day. The room is not the conversation. The blanket is not the burden. The pillow is not the problem. This moment is not the mistake. This moment is new. This moment has a different energy. This moment belongs to peace. You can let the day remain at the doorway of the night. You can step inward without bringing every noise with you. You can allow your inner world to become less crowded. I am no longer inside today's pressure. I am returning to the peace that lives beneath it. I am safe to rest now. Let these words become a soft turning inside you. Not a command, not a task, not another thing to do correctly. Just a turning away from the noise and toward the quiet. A turning away from replaying and toward receiving. A turning away from mental pressure and toward inner care. If something from the day still pulls at you, meet it gently. You can say inside yourself, "I hear you, and I will not abandon myself." You can say, "I will return to what matters when I am rested." You can say, "I do not need to carry this into sleep in order to care about it." Because care does not always look like thinking harder. Sometimes care looks like letting the mind breathe in silence. Sometimes love for yourself looks like closing the inner file and trusting that you can open it tomorrow with a clearer heart. Sometimes healing looks like no longer punishing yourself with the same scene. The day has been worn. The day has been felt. The day has moved through you, and now it can be placed down. Your body knows the difference between carrying and resting. It knows when your hands soften. It knows when your jaw loosens. It knows when your shoulders stop preparing for impact. It knows when the mind stops turning every feeling into a problem. The body listens to your kindness. It responds to the way you speak to yourself. So speak gently now. Let the inner voice become warm. Let it stop sounding like pressure. Let it stop asking you to be better before you are worthy of peace. You are worthy of peace because you are alive, because you feel, because you have tried, because you are learning, because there is a place in you that still believes softness is possible. The day is complete enough for now. The emotions can settle without being chased. The thoughts can fade without being solved. The heart can stop standing at attention. The night is here, and it has brought a different invitation. Come back to yourself. Come back to quiet. Come back to the feeling that you do not have to carry what has already passed. There may still be movement in the mind, but it does not have to lead you. There may still be a feeling in the heart, but it does not have to frighten you. There may still be tension in the body, but it does not mean peace is far away. It only means your system is learning how to stop holding the day. Let the heaviness loosen from around your chest. Let the invisible pressure fall away from your hands. Let your body feel the simple truth that this day has ended. You made it through. You are here. You can rest. And even if tomorrow brings another set of things to meet, tomorrow is not here yet. Tonight is here. The softness of this hour is here. The quiet support beneath you is here. The part of you that longs to feel safe is here. And you can be kind to that part now. I bless what today gave me. I release what today used up in me. I welcome the peace of this night. Do not rush the release. Let it be nature, and let it happen as a gentle loosening, not a hard decision. The day may leave you slowly. The body may trust slowly. The mind may quiet slowly. That is still healing. That is still movement. That is still enough. You are not behind because you need time. You are not failing because your heart is sensitive. You are not weak because your mind became tired. You are human, and being human means there will be days that leave marks. But not every mark must become a wound. Some can become wisdom. Some can become softness. Some can become the reason you finally choose to treat yourself with more love. Tonight, let the day become a memory instead of a weight. Let the past few hours return to the past. Let your inner world stop living as if every unfinished thing is an emergency. Your peace is allowed to matter. Your sleep is allowed to matter. Your heart is allowed to be protected by gentleness, not pressure. The body often knows before the mind admits it. It knows when the day was too much. It knows when the smile was held a little too long. It knows when the words stayed trapped in the throat. It knows when worry settled into the shoulders, when fear pressed into the stomach, when sadness became a quiet weight behind the chest. The body remembers what the mind tries to move past too quickly. Tonight, you do not need to force the body into calm. You can simply begin to treat it as something dear, not as a machine that must obey, not as a problem that must relax on command, not as something that failed because it carried tension. Your body has been protecting you, supporting you, moving you through life, holding your emotions, and keeping you here. It deserves tenderness. Let your awareness come to the feeling of being supported, the bed beneath you, the pillow beneath your head, the blanket near your skin, the quiet air around your face. These simple things may not seem spiritual at first, but they are part of the healing. Peace often begins through the ordinary. A softer jaw, a slower thought, a shoulder letting go, a hand becoming still. a body realizing it does not have to prepare for danger in this moment. Your forehead can soften because there is nothing to figure out right now. Your eyes can rest because they do not need to keep searching. Your mouth can loosen because there is nothing to prove. Your throat can open gently because the words that were not spoken today do not need to become pain tonight. My dear, your body is not asking you for perfection. It is asking for safety. And safety may come through the way you speak to yourself. It may come through the way you stop rushing your own healing. It may come through the way you allow your body to be exactly as it is without criticism. Maybe there is tension in the neck. Maybe the shoulders feel high or heavy. Maybe the chest still feels a little guarded. Maybe the stomach is holding something unnamed. Maybe the legs feel tired from carrying not only your body, but your concerns, your duties, your silent hopes. None of this means you are doing anything wrong. It means your body has been listening to your life. Tonight, instead of asking the body to change quickly, you can offer it kindness. You can let the neck know it does not need to hold the weight of every thought. You can let the shoulders know they are not responsible for everything. You can let the chest know the heart inside it is safe to become softer. You can let the stomach know it does not need to prepare for what is not here. You can let the hands know there is nothing to grip. The body becomes peaceful when it feels included in your love, not judged, not rushed, not treated like an obstacle, included. I am gentle with my body tonight. I allow my body to feel safe. I honor the way it has carried me. There is a sacred honesty in the body. It does not lie about what you have been holding. It may show you through tightness, heaviness, restlessness, or tiredness. But these signs are not punishments. They are invitations to return. Return to the body. Return to care. Return to the soft truth that you are allowed to be supported. Think of the body like a house at night after a long day of open doors, footsteps, voices, and movement. The rooms do not become quiet because someone demands silence. They become quiet because the day is over. The doors close. The lights soften. The air changes. What was busy becomes still. What was used becomes restored. What was open to the world returns to itself. Your body can be that house tonight. The face is a quiet room. The throat is a quiet room. The chest is a quiet room. The belly is a quiet room. The hands, the back, the legs, the feet, every part of you can return to the stillness of home. Nothing needs to be thrown away. Nothing needs to be forced. The house simply remembers that night has come. And within this inner home, your heart does not have to keep standing at the window, watching for what might go wrong. Your mind does not have to keep walking from room to room, checking every lock. Your body does not have to stay alert to every old fear. You are here now. This is now. The past is not in the room unless you keep calling it back. The future is not in the room unless you keep reaching toward it. The room of this moment is much simpler. It holds your body. It holds your breathing. It holds your quiet wish to rest. Let that be enough. The body knows how to settle when the mind stops adding pressure. You do not need to manage every part. You do not need to perform relaxation. You do not need to become perfectly still. Even if you move, even if thoughts come, even if your emotions shift, peace can still be present. Peace is not fragile. Peace does not disappear because you are human. Sometimes the deepest rest begins when you stop correcting yourself. You stop saying, "I should be calmer." You stop saying, "I should be asleep already." You stop saying, "I should not feel this way." And instead you say, "This is where I am tonight, and I can meet myself here with love." The body hears that. The heart hears that. The deeper self hears that. Maybe the chest becomes a little less guarded when you stop judging the feeling there. Maybe the stomach becomes easier when you stop demanding certainty. Maybe the hands soften when you stop carrying tomorrow before it arrives. Maybe the back feels more supported when you realize life does not need you to hold everything alone. There is a kind of surrender that does not require big words. It happens quietly in the body. It happens when the shoulders lower. It happens when the eyes stop trying. It happens when the mouth no longer holds an argument. It happens when the belly is allowed to be soft. It happens when the heart feels that you are not angry with it for being tender. My body is my home. I return to it with kindness. I am safe enough to rest inside myself. Let the quiet move through you in its own way. Perhaps it begins in the face. Perhaps it begins in the hands. Perhaps it begins in the chest, where the heart has been waiting for gentleness. There is no correct order. There is no method to prove. There is only a kind return to the body that has been with you through every part of this day. Your body has carried you through moments you never fully named. It has carried hope and worry at the same time. It has carried the need to be loved and the fear of needing too much. It has carried silence when words were not safe or not ready. It has carried your strength even when you did not feel strong. Tonight, you can thank the body not with effort, but with rest. You do not need to say anything out loud. The body understands the language of softness. It understands when you stop clenching. It understands when you stop preparing. It understands when your inner voice changes from pressure to care. The mind may still try to lead. It may say, "Think about this. Remember that. Prepare for tomorrow." But the body can become the doorway back to peace. Not by forcing the mind to stop, but by giving the mind somewhere gentle to land. The feeling of the pillow, the weight of the blanket, the quiet of the room, the stillness in the hands, the small ease around the eyes. These are simple, but they are powerful. They bring you back from the far places of thought into the near place of now. And now is softer than the mind imagined. Now does not contain every fear. Now does not demand every answer. Now is simply this body, this bed, this night, this chance to stop fighting yourself. My dear, the body is not separate from your healing. The body is where your healing is felt. When your mind becomes kind, the body begins to listen. When your heart feels safe, the body begins to soften. When your inner voice becomes loving, the body no longer has to brace against you. So tonight, make your inner voice a place of shelter. Let it speak gently over the forehead that thought too much. Let it speak gently over the eyes that saw too much. Let it speak gently over the jaw that held too much. Let it speak gently over the shoulders that carried too much. Let it speak gently over the heart that felt too much and still kept going. You are not too much. You are not wrong for feeling deeply. You are not behind because your body needs rest. You are not failing because calm comes slowly. You are learning how to be safe with yourself. That is holy work, quiet work, night work. And as the body feels safer, the mind begins to need less control. It does not need to hold every thought so tightly. It does not need to protect you with constant noise. It can rest because the body is being held. It can soften because the heart is being treated with care. It can become quiet because you are no longer demanding that it solve your life before morning. Let your body be enough for this moment. Let the support beneath you be enough. Let the warmth around you be enough. Let the quiet returning inside you be enough. I am supported in this moment. I am allowed to feel calm in my own time. My body can rest and my heart can soften. The night does not need you to be different. It does not need you to become more spiritual, more peaceful, more healed, or more perfect before it welcomes you. It welcomes you as you are, with the thoughts that remain, with the feelings that are still tender, with the body that is still learning how to stop carrying what has passed. This is the doorway into peace, not becoming someone else, but meeting yourself without harshness, not escaping the body, but returning to it, not fighting the mind, but giving it a softer home, not forcing the heart, but letting it open only as much as it feels safe to open tonight. And if all you can do is lie here and allow the words to move gently around you, that is enough. If the body softens only a little, that is enough. If the mind becomes quiet for a small moment and then begins again, that is enough. Nothing about healing needs to be dramatic to be real. The body is listening. The heart is listening. The deeper part of you is listening. You are safe to come home to yourself. You are safe to stop carrying the day. You are safe to let the night be kind to you. And now, as the body begins to feel a little safer, The mind may still continue moving. That is okay. You do not have to be angry with the mind for thinking. You do not have to force it into silence. The mind has been active for a long time. It has learned to scan, protect, remember, prepare, and explain. It may not become quiet all at once. But tonight, you can begin to see your thoughts differently. You can stop treating every thought as truth. You can stop treating every worry as a message you must obey. A thought may come and say, something is wrong. A thought may come and say, you are behind. A thought may come and say, you should have done more. A thought may come and say, what if tomorrow is hard? But a thought is not always wisdom. Sometimes a thought is only fear wearing the voice of certainty. Sometimes a thought is only the mind repeating an old habit. Sometimes a thought is only a tired feeling trying to become a sentence. You do not have to believe everything that arrives inside your mind tonight. You can notice the thought without becoming it. You can hear it without following it. You can allow it to pass through the quiet room of your awareness without opening the door and inviting it to stay. My dear, this is where freedom begins. Not by having a perfect mind, but by no longer letting every thought rule your inner world. You can have a worried thought and still choose peace. You can have a sad thought and still choose kindness. You can have an old memory appear and still choose not to punish yourself with it. You can feel the movement of the mind and still remain soft toward yourself. The mind may bring back pieces of today because it thinks it is helping. It may replay a look, a silence, a message, a delay, a mistake, or a feeling that never found words. It may try to build meaning from every small thing. But tonight, your healing does not require another long conversation with worry. Your healing does not require you to solve the same thought again and again until you feel empty. Your healing may begin when you finally say to the mind, I hear you, but I am not following you into fear tonight. There is a gentle difference between listening and obeying. You can listen to the mind with compassion. You can understand that it is trying to protect you. But you do not have to obey its old fear. You do not have to live under the rule of every restless idea. You do not have to turn your bed into a place where the mind holds court over your heart. The night is not a courtroom. The night is a shelter. And in this shelter, you can stop arguing with thoughts that are only passing through. A worry may say, you need to figure everything out. A softer part of you can answer, not tonight. A fear may say, you are not safe unless you keep thinking. A wiser part of you can answer, thinking harder is not the same as being safe. An old pattern may say, you must prepare for pain before it arrives. A loving part of you can answer, I can meet life when it comes, but I do not need to suffer before it is here. Let this softer answer become more familiar. not loud, not forceful, just steady enough to remind you that the mind is not the only voice inside you. There is also the heart. There is also the body. There is also the quiet knowing that does not panic even when the mind feels busy. I can choose a kinder thought. I can let fear pass without feeding it. I am safe to rest my mind tonight. The forehead may soften when you stop believing every pressure-filled thought. The eyes may grow calmer when you no longer need to search the dark for danger. The jaw may loosen when you stop preparing answers to questions no one is asking right now. The chest may feel more open when the mind stops turning every feeling into a warning. Thoughts can feel very strong at night because the world becomes quiet. When the noise outside fades, the inner noise may sound louder, but loud does not mean true. A thought can be loud because it is familiar. A fear can be loud because it has practiced speaking for many years. A worry can be loud because it has been rewarded by your attention. But tonight, you can begin to give your attention to something gentler. You can give attention to the feeling of being supported. You can give attention to the softness around your face. You can give attention to the simple fact that this moment is not asking you to do anything. You can give attention to the quiet space in the room. You can give attention to the truth that you are here now, not inside the old story, not inside tomorrow, not inside the fear. The mind may try to pull you away from now. It may reach backward into what already happened, or forward into what has not arrived. But the body is here. The bed is here. The night is here. Your heart is here. And here is much calmer than the places the mind keeps traveling to. My dear, the mind is like a sky that has carried many clouds through the day. Some clouds look dark, some look heavy, some look like they will cover everything, but they still move. They are not the sky itself. In the same way, your thoughts are not the whole of you. They move through you, but they are not the deepest truth of you. Beneath them, there is space. Beneath them, there is awareness. Beneath them, there is a quiet place that has never been harmed by a passing thought. You do not need to push the clouds away. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to shout at the sky to become clear. You only remember that the sky is wider than what is passing through it. You are wider than this worry. You are deeper than this memory. You are more peaceful than the thought that says peace is far away. This is an important part of your sleep healing. You are not trying to empty the mind. You are learning not to be controlled by it. You are not trying to become someone who never worries. You are becoming someone who can meet worry with love and not let it take the whole night. The thought may say, "You failed." You can answer, "I am learning." The thought may say, "You are alone." You can answer, "I am with myself now." The thought may say, "Nothing is changing." You can answer, "Quiet changes are still changes." The thought may say, "You must protect your heart by staying tense." You can answer, my heart can be protected by gentleness too. Feel how the inner voice changes when it is not harsh. Feel how the body responds when the mind is not attacking it. Feel how the heart begins to trust you when you do not use your thoughts as weapons against yourself. There is no need to make every thought disappear. A thought can be present and you can still rest. A memory can move through and you can still be safe. A question can remain unanswered and you can still be worthy of peace. Sleep does not require a perfect mind. Sleep only asks that you stop gripping the noise as if it is saving you. Sometimes a tired mind creates problems from feelings that only need care. It takes loneliness and turns it into a story about being unwanted. It takes uncertainty and turns it into a story about things going wrong. It takes a delay and turns it into a story about being forgotten. But feelings are not always prophecies. They are movements inside you. They rise. They ask to be felt with kindness. Then they soften when they are not turned into fear. Tonight, let the feelings be simple. If sadness is here, it can be held gently. If worry is here, it can be met gently. If hope is here, it can be welcomed gently. If tiredness is here, it can be respected gently. You do not need to turn every feeling into a long explanation. You can let the heart have its weather without deciding that the whole sky is broken. I am not my fear. I am not my old story. I am the loving awareness that can hold both and still rest. Let these words move softly through you. Let them reach the part of the mind that has been trying to stay in control. Control may have helped you survive certain seasons, but tonight control does not need to be your only form of safety. You can be safe through trust. You can be safe through care. You can be safe through the simple act of no longer fighting yourself. The old mind may ask, what if I stop thinking and miss something important? The deeper self can answer, peace will not make me careless. Rest will not make me weak. Sleep will not take away my wisdom. In the morning, I may see more clearly because I gave myself permission to stop. That is the gentle truth. A rested mind can often understand what a tired mind cannot. A rested heart can often feel what a guarded heart cannot. A rested body can often carry tomorrow with more ease than a body that was forced to stay tense all night. So let the thoughts become less important. Not gone, perhaps, but less powerful, less sharp, less commanding. Let them move in the background without needing your full attention. Let the quiet become more real than the noise. Let the softness beneath you become more real than the pressure inside you. Let the night remind you that not every thought needs a response. My dear, you are allowed to have a mind that is still learning peace. You are allowed to have thoughts that take time to settle. You are allowed to be gentle with yourself even before your mind feels completely calm. You do not need to pass a test before you can rest. The mind can rest by being met with love. The heart can soften by being freed from the mind's constant alarms. The body can settle when the inner voice becomes less demanding. And tonight, that is enough. You are not here to defeat your thoughts. You are here to stop being ruled by them. You are not here to silence your mind with force. You are here to offer it a safer place to land. You are not here to become empty. You are here to become kind. Let the mind move more slowly now. Let the heart feel less watched. Let the body feel less commanded. Let the night become a soft space where thoughts can pass without becoming your truth. Underneath all the thoughts, there is often a heart that has been trying to protect itself. A heart that learned to tighten when life felt uncertain. A heart that learned to stay guarded when people were unclear. A heart that learned to expect disappointment before it arrived, because expecting it felt safer than being surprised by it. And tonight, that heart does not need to be judged for protecting you. It only needs to know that it can become soft again in its own time. Your heart may have carried more than you allowed yourself to admit. It may have carried the pain of not being fully understood. It may have carried the ache of waiting for something that did not come when you hoped. It may have carried words that stayed inside, love that was not returned in the way you needed, effort that went unseen, and tenderness that had no safe place to land. And because of that, the heart may have built a quiet wall. Not because it wanted to become cold, but because it wanted to survive. Not because you stopped caring, but because you cared deeply and needed somewhere to place the pain. Not because you are closed, but because a sensitive heart sometimes closes to keep from feeling everything at once. My dear, there is no shame in this. A guarded heart is not a bad heart. A guarded heart is a heart that has been trying to stay safe. It is a heart that has said, I cannot feel all of this right now. It is a heart that has learned to hold itself tightly. But tonight, in this quiet place, the heart can begin to understand something new. It does not have to defend itself against the night. It does not have to defend itself against rest. It does not have to defend itself against your own love. Softening does not mean becoming weak. Softening does not mean allowing pain to enter again. Softening does not mean forgetting what hurt you or pretending that everything was acceptable. Softening means your heart no longer has to stay locked when no danger is here. It means you can be tender without being unsafe. It means you can be open inside yourself, even if you are still careful with the world. There is a kind of strength that looks like armor, but there is another kind of strength that looks like trust returning quietly to the body. It is the strength of no longer living as if every gentle feeling will be used against you. It is the strength of allowing your chest to ease. It is the strength of speaking to your heart as if it is something precious, not something that must hurry up and heal. Let the space around your heart feel less watched. Let the chest know it does not need to hold a shield tonight. Let the hands rest without needing to guard the past. Let the breath come naturally, not as a task, but as a sign that life is still moving through you with care. I am safe with my own heart. My softness belongs to me. I can be gentle and still be protected. The fearful part of you may say, if you soften, you will be hurt again. The loving part of you can answer, I am not softening for the people who hurt me. I am softening for myself. The fearful part may say, keep the wall high. The loving part can answer, I can have wisdom without living behind a wall. The fearful part may say, do not trust anything. The loving part can answer, I can begin by trusting this quiet moment. This is not about forcing yourself to open. It is about creating an inner place where the heart no longer feels threatened by your own attention. Many hearts do not soften because they are commanded to soften. They soften when they feel respected. They soften when they are not rushed. They soften when you stop calling them difficult for needing time. Maybe your heart has been like a flower that closed during harsh weather. It closed because the air around it did not feel kind. It closed because the wind was too strong. It closed because it needed to protect the tender center. But when the air becomes gentle again, the flower does not need a command. It opens because the conditions feel safe. In the same way, your heart can soften when your inner world becomes kinder. So tonight, do not force the heart. Do not demand that it forgive before it is ready. Do not demand that it trust before it feels safe. Do not demand that it become bright when it is still tired. Instead, create the softness around it. Speak gently. Rest deeply. Stop replaying what hurt. Stop using the past as proof that tenderness is dangerous. Let the heart feel that it is no longer alone with its ache. My dear, the heart does not need to tell the whole story tonight. It does not need to explain why it became guarded. It does not need to name every wound. It does not need to solve every longing. The heart can soften without giving a report. It can heal in quiet ways. It can receive comfort before it knows how to speak. There may be an ache in the chest that has been there for so long, you almost call it normal. There may be a small heaviness that appears when the room becomes quiet. There may be a tenderness that rises when you stop distracting yourself. Let it be met with warmth. Let it be allowed. Let it know it is not a problem. Your sensitivity is not the enemy. Your need for love is not the enemy. Your hope is not the enemy. The heart that still wants goodness is not foolish. It is alive. It is brave in a quiet way. Even after disappointment, it still knows there is more tenderness possible. Even after confusion, it still listens for peace. Even after feeling unseen, it still reaches for a place where it can be known. Tonight, let that heart be known by you. You do not have to wait for someone else to be gentle before you become gentle with yourself. You do not have to wait for an apology before you stop hurting yourself with the memory. You do not have to wait for the outside world to become soft before you create softness within. I give my heart a safe place inside me. I no longer punish myself for feeling deeply. I allow tenderness to return in a way that feels kind. Feel the meaning of those words, not as something dramatic, but as a quiet shift. The heart may not open wide. It does not need to. A small easing is enough. A small warmth is enough. A small moment of no longer fighting yourself is enough. Healing often begins in ways that are too quiet for the world to notice, but your body notices. Your heart notices. The deeper part of you notices. Maybe you have been waiting to become stronger, thinking strength means feeling less. But true strength may mean you can feel without abandoning yourself. It may mean you can hold your own tenderness without shame. It may mean you can stop pretending that nothing hurts and still not drown in the hurt. It may mean you can let the heart soften because you trust yourself to care for it. The night is a gentle place for this. The night does not ask the heart to perform. It does not ask the heart to smile. It does not ask the heart to convince anyone. It gives the heart space to loosen its grip, to stop holding its shape so tightly, to stop bracing for what is not here. Let the blanket feel like kindness around the body. Let the darkness feel like privacy for the soul. Let the quiet feel like a room where the heart can remove its mask. No one is asking anything from you here. No one needs you to explain why you feel the way you feel. You can simply be. There is a part of the heart that becomes tired from staying protected all the time. It takes energy to keep watch. It takes energy to expect pain. It takes energy to hide tenderness. It takes energy to act as if you do not need what you deeply need. Tonight, you can give that part a rest. You can let it know, I will not force you into the world tonight. I will not expose you. I will not shame you. I will simply sit with you in kindness. My dear, your heart can soften while you sleep, because love does not only work through effort. Healing does not only happen when you are thinking, choosing, and trying. Some healing happens when the mind becomes quiet enough to stop interrupting the heart. Some healing happens when the body feels safe enough to release what it has held. Some healing happens when you stop asking your heart to become different and start allowing it to be held exactly as it is. Softening may feel like relief. It may feel like tears that do not need a story. It may feel like warmth in the chest. It may feel like nothing obvious at all, only a deeper sense that you do not have to stay so defended. However it comes, let it be enough. You do not need to turn healing into another performance. The heart may whisper, I am tired of being guarded. You can answer, then rest. The heart may whisper, I still want love. You can answer, that is not wrong. The heart may whisper, I do not know if I can trust. You can answer, begin with trusting me. I am here. I am listening. I will not turn away from you. This is how inner safety begins, not through perfect confidence, not through never feeling hurt again. It begins when the heart realizes you are no longer its critic. You are its home. Let your chest soften around that truth. Let the old guard lower a little. Let the heart stop preparing for a battle that is not happening in this room. Let tenderness return, not because everything outside has changed, but because something inside is finally becoming kind. You are allowed to be soft without being careless. You are allowed to be loving without being unprotected. You are allowed to be open inside yourself while still honoring your boundaries in life. The heart does not have to become hard in order to be wise. Wisdom can be warm. Protection can be peaceful. Strength can be gentle. Tonight, your heart is not being asked to forget. It is being invited to rest. It is not being asked to trust everyone. It is being invited to trust the quiet. It is not being asked to heal completely before morning. It is being invited to feel a little less alone. I hold my heart with love. I let my inner guard rest. I am safe to become soft with myself. Let these words settle wherever they need to settle. Let them touch the old ache without forcing it open. Let them move around the parts of you that were tired of pretending. Let them make the night feel less empty and more like a gentle presence. The mind may not understand how the heart heals in sleep. That is okay. The mind does not need to understand everything. The body understands rest. The heart understands tenderness. The soul understands quiet repair. Something in you knows how to soften when you stop demanding proof. So let the heart be as it is. If it is heavy, let it be heavy with kindness. If it is tender, let it be tender with care. If it is guarded, let it be guarded without shame. If it is ready to soften, let it soften slowly. Nothing needs to be forced. Nothing needs to be shown. Nothing needs to be explained. The heart is safe in this moment. The night is gentle enough for now. Your own love is near enough for now. And as your mind rests more deeply, your heart can loosen its hold on the old ache. It can stop standing at the edge of every memory. It can come back to the center of you. It can remember that softness is not the place where you lost yourself. Softness can be the place where you return. There is a moment before sleep when old judgments can become louder. The day is quiet. The room is still. The distractions are gone. And suddenly, the mind may begin to list what you should have done, what you should have said, what you should have understood sooner, what you should have handled better. It may speak with a hard voice, as if being harsh will help you grow. But harshness does not heal the heart. It only makes the heart hide. Tonight, you are not here to judge yourself into peace. You are here to love yourself into rest. You are not here to review your mistakes as if your worth depends on finding every flaw. You are here to remember that you are human, and being human means learning through moments that are not always graceful. Maybe you wish you had spoken differently. Maybe you wish you had stayed quiet. Maybe you wish you had not cared so much. Maybe you wish you had cared more. Maybe you wish you had finished something, started something, answered something, or walked away sooner. The mind can find many ways to turn the day into a reason for self-blame. But tonight, you can step out of that pattern. My dear, you cannot punish yourself into becoming peaceful. You cannot shame yourself into becoming whole. You cannot criticize yourself into feeling safe. The parts of you that need change do not need hatred. They need light, honesty, patience, and love. They need a soft place where growth is possible without fear. Self-forgiveness does not mean you pretend everything was perfect. It does not mean you avoid responsibility. It does not mean you say nothing matters. It means you stop using your humanity as a weapon against yourself. It means you can admit, I am learning, without adding, and I am bad for needing to learn. There is so much peace in that. I am learning. I am growing. I am seeing more clearly now. I can do better without hating who I was before. I can change without rejecting myself. I can become wiser without turning the past into a place of punishment. The stomach may soften when you stop blaming yourself. The throat may loosen when you stop holding back kindness from yourself. The face may grow calm when the inner critic no longer has permission to speak over the whole night. Your body feels the difference between correction and cruelty. It knows when you are speaking to yourself with love. It knows when you have stopped making yourself unsafe from the inside. I forgive myself for learning slowly. I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now. I allow kindness to guide my growth. Let these words reach the part of you that still feels guilty for being human, the part that thinks it should have understood everything sooner, the part that thinks it should have healed faster, the part that thinks it should have been stronger, calmer, clearer, wiser, softer, more patient, more brave. That part has been carrying a heavy burden. It has been trying to become acceptable through pressure. But you were never meant to earn self-love by becoming flawless. You are worthy of kindness in the middle of your growth. You are worthy of rest before you have mastered every lesson. You are worthy of peace, even with unfinished healing. Think of forgiveness like turning a page gently. You are not tearing out what happened. You are not pretending the page was never written. You are simply choosing not to keep reading the same painful line all night. You are allowing the story to continue. You are giving yourself permission to move forward with more care. The old inner critic may say, "You should have known better." The wiser self can answer, "I know more now, and I can grow with kindness." The old voice may say, "You made a mistake." The wiser self can answer, "Mistakes can teach me without defining me." The old voice may say, "You do not deserve peace yet." The wiser self can answer, "Peace is part of how I become whole." My dear, there may be regrets that deserve learning, but they do not deserve your entire night. There may be choices you can improve, but they do not need to become proof that you are unworthy. There may be moments that hurt, but you do not need to keep hurting yourself after they are over. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is not someone outside of you. Sometimes it is the version of you who did not know what to do. The version of you who stayed too long. The version of you who trusted too quickly. The version of you who reacted from pain. The version of you who stayed silent from fear. The version of you who kept giving when they were empty. But that version was also trying to survive. That version was also seeking love, safety, belonging, and relief. Can you soften toward that version tonight? Not approve of every choice, not deny every consequence, but soften toward the human being inside the choice. Soften toward the need underneath the action. Soften toward the fear underneath the reaction. Soften toward the hope underneath the waiting. The heart becomes lighter when it is no longer carrying blame as proof of growth. You can learn the lesson and release the punishment. You can remember the wisdom and release the self-attack. You can honor what life showed you and still allow yourself to sleep. I release the punishment. I keep the lesson. I return to love. There is a gentle honesty in self-forgiveness. It does not say, "I never did anything wrong." It says, "I will not abandon myself because I am still becoming." It does not say, "Nothing needs to change." It says, "Change is easier when I am not afraid of my own inner voice." It does not say, "The past did not matter." It says, "The past will not be allowed to keep hurting me through my own thoughts." If this is helping your heart feel a little lighter, you can stay with these words tonight and let them carry you deeper into rest. Let them become a soft place inside you, a place where you do not have to be perfect to be loved, and you do not have to be finished to be worthy of peace. Maybe there is a specific moment that still comes back to you. Maybe it arrives when the room is quiet. Maybe it carries a feeling of shame, sadness, or retreat. You do not need to push it away. You can hold it differently. You can say, "I see what happened. I see what I felt. I see what I did not know. And I am choosing not to make this moment my whole identity." You are larger than one moment. You are larger than one day. You are larger than one mistake, one delay, one emotional reaction, one unfinished part of your story. There is more to you than what you regret. There is more to you than what you fear. There is more to you than what your tired mind brings up at night. My dear, the mind often becomes harsh when it is tired. It loses balance. It sees small things as large things. It forgets your goodness. It forgets how much you have tried. It forgets the pressure you were under, the pain you were carrying, the love you were seeking, and the strength it took to continue. That is why tonight is not the time to judge your whole life. Tonight is the time to return to mercy. Mercy is a soft word, but it is powerful. Mercy says, I will not add more pain to pain. Mercy says, I can see clearly without being cruel. Mercy says, I can grow from this without dragging myself through shame. Mercy says, my heart is allowed to rest even while I am still learning. Let mercy enter the way you speak to yourself. Let it touch the areas where the body still feels tight from guilt. Let it sit with the part of you that wishes things had been different. Let it remind you that becoming better does not require becoming hard on yourself. The throat can soften now. The words you never heard from others can begin to come from within you. You are forgiven for not knowing everything. You are forgiven for needing time. You are forgiven for being tired. You are forgiven for protecting yourself in ways you now understand more deeply. You are forgiven for the days when survival took more energy than growth. This does not make you careless. It makes you honest and kind. And honest kindness is one of the deepest forms of healing. I am willing to meet myself with mercy. I am willing to grow without shame. I am willing to rest as I am tonight. Let these words be enough. You do not need to dig through every memory. You do not need to find every reason. You do not need to complete every inner conversation. Self-forgiveness can begin as a simple change in tone. The voice inside you becomes less sharp. The heart stops bracing for attack. The body feels that it is no longer living with an enemy inside. And when the body feels that, sleep becomes easier. Not because every issue is solved, but because the inner war has softened. The night can hold you more gently when you stop fighting yourself. The heart can loosen when it no longer expects blame. The mind can rest when it no longer needs to prove your worth through endless review. You are allowed to close the day without closing your heart. You are allowed to learn without lying awake in punishment. You are allowed to rest before you have everything figured out. You're allowed to be a work in progress and still be deeply worthy of love. Maybe tomorrow you will choose differently. Maybe tomorrow you will speak with more calm. Maybe tomorrow you will protect your energy sooner. Maybe tomorrow you will trust yourself more. But tonight, you do not need to become tomorrow's wiser self before you sleep. Tonight, you can honor the version of you who made it this far. That version deserves tenderness. That version deserves rest. That version deserves to be held in a loving inner voice. My dear, place no more heavy judgment on your chest tonight. Let no old shame sit beside your heart like it belongs there. Shame does not belong in the bed where your body is meant to restore. Blame does not belong in the quiet where your mind is meant to soften. The night is not asking you to become perfect. It is inviting you to become gentle. Let the page turn softly. Let the old lines stop repeating. Let the lesson remain, but let the punishment end. You can begin again from love. You can heal from love. You can sleep inside love. I am not my mistakes. I am not my regret. I am a growing soul, and I choose kindness tonight. Let that truth settle into the body. Let it settle around the heart. Let it settle into the quiet places where you have been too hard on yourself for too long. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are learning how to love yourself through the places where you once abandoned yourself. And that is enough for tonight. There is a tender place inside you that does not need to be explained tonight. It is the part of you that has always wanted to feel safe, wanted to feel chosen, wanted to feel loved without having to become smaller, quieter, easier, or stronger than you truly were. This part of you may not speak loudly. It may not use clear words, but it can be felt in the chest when old sadness rises. It can be felt in the stomach when you fear being misunderstood. It can be felt in the throat when you hold back what you really feel. Tonight, that tender part does not need another reason to stay hidden. It does not need to be judged for needing comfort. It does not need to be told to grow up, move on, get over it, or stop feeling so deeply. The softer part of you is not weak. It is alive. It is the place where your heart still remembers what kindness feels like. It is the place that still hopes love can be gentle. It is the place that still listens when peace comes near. My dear, there may be a younger feeling inside you that learned to wait for approval, learned to hide pain, learned to smile when the heart wanted to cry, learned to be strong before it felt ready. That part of you may still appear when the night becomes quiet. It may ask, am I safe now? Am I loved now? Am I allowed to rest now? And tonight, instead of pushing that feeling away, you can answer it with warmth. You can let that part of you know that it no longer has to earn tenderness. It no longer has to be perfect to be welcomed. It no longer has to understand everything before it is allowed to feel safe. You are here now, and the love you once waited for can begin to come through your own heart. There is a quiet power in becoming kind to yourself in the places where you once felt alone. Not because it changes the past, but because it changes how the past lives inside you. What once felt abandoned can begin to feel held. What once felt unseen can begin to feel noticed. What once felt too sensitive can begin to feel precious. Let the heart area become a little warmer, not because you are forcing anything, but because kindness is near. Let the face soften as if there is no need to hide from yourself. Let the hands rest as if they are no longer searching for something outside to prove that you are worthy. Let the belly become calm in the simple truth that you do not have to fight for your place inside your own life. I am here for myself now. The tender part of me is welcome. I give myself the love I once needed. These words can move gently through the deeper places inside you. They can reach the part that has been waiting to hear something simple and kind. You do not need to make a big picture in your mind. You do not need to create a story. You only need to allow the feeling of care to become real. A soft inner room. A safe place inside the heart. A quiet space where nothing about you is too much. In that inner room, the part of you that felt unseen does not have to perform. It does not have to prove its pain. It does not have to explain why certain things still hurt. It can simply rest. It can be near your love without needing to ask whether it deserves to be there. Maybe there is a part of you that still wants to be told you did not ruin everything. You are not hard to love. You are not behind. You are not wrong for needing gentleness. You are not too sensitive. You are not a burden because you feel deeply. You are not weak because your heart remembers. Let those words come from within you now, not as a performance, not as a task, as a healing tone, as the kind of voice you may have needed long ago, a voice that does not rush you, a voice that does not shame you, a voice that stays. My dear, there is a deep kind of rest that comes when you stop leaving yourself emotionally. Many people rest their bodies at night, but still abandon their hearts with harsh thoughts. They lie down, but continue speaking to themselves with pressure. They close their eyes, but keep judging the tender places within. Tonight can be different. Tonight, your body can rest, and your inner world can feel included in that rest. The younger part inside you may have carried the belief that love must be earned, that softness must be deserved, that approval can disappear if you make a mistake, that peace is given only after you have done enough. But tonight, you can begin to loosen those beliefs. You can begin to teach your inner world a new truth. Love is not only something that arrives from outside. Love is also the way you choose to remain with yourself. You can remain with yourself when you are tired. You can remain with yourself when you are unsure. You can remain with yourself when you are still healing. You can remain with yourself when you do not feel brave. You can remain with yourself when old feelings rise. This is the kind of love that makes the heart feel safe enough to soften. I do not leave myself tonight. I do not reject the tender places in me. I am learning to be safe inside my own love. Let the small room inside your heart grow warmer. Let it feel simple. No heavy effort, no dramatic change, only a soft return. You are not trying to fix the tender part of you. You are allowing it to belong. You are not trying to silence it. You are allowing it to be heard without fear. You are not trying to make it disappear. You are letting it feel loved enough to rest. There may be old sadness that was never fully comforted. There may be needs you learned to hide. There may be wishes that felt too tender to speak. There may be times when you wanted someone to understand without needing every word. And tonight you can stop blaming yourself for those needs. They were human. They were natural. They came from a heart that wanted connection, safety, warmth, and care. The world may have taught you to be hard on the parts that needed love. It may have taught you to hide softness, to rush healing, to act stronger than you felt. But your soul does not heal through hiding. It heals when it feels welcomed back into your own arms. It heals when your inner voice becomes a place of shelter. It heals when you stop calling your needs weakness. My dear, let your heart hear this clearly. You are allowed to need tenderness. You are allowed to need rest. You are allowed to need time. You are allowed to be cared for by your own kindness before anyone else understands what you have carried. The throat can loosen around the words that were never spoken. The chest can soften around the love that was never received in the way you needed. The stomach can relax around the fear of being too much. The face can become peaceful because there is no need to hide from the truth of your own feeling. You are not too much for your own heart. You are not too late for your own healing. You are not too broken for peace to reach you. You are not too tired to begin again in a softer way. There is a part of you that may still be waiting for permission to rest. Give it that permission now. Not with a command, but with compassion. Let it feel that the night is not asking it to be brave. Let it feel that nothing needs to be solved before it is loved. Let it feel that the love inside you is not leaving when emotions become tender. I welcome myself gently. I offer peace to the parts of me that waited too long. I am becoming a safe home for my own heart. As these words settle, the mind may become quieter because the heart is no longer being ignored. Many thoughts become loud when a feeling has not been comforted. Many worries repeat because a tender place is asking to be seen. When you turn toward that place with love, the mind no longer has to make so much noise to get your attention. This is not something you must understand perfectly. It is enough to feel the direction, away from self-abandonment, toward care, away from criticism, toward warmth, away from hiding, toward belonging. The inner child, the tender self, the soft center of you, whatever name you give it, does not need a long explanation tonight. It only needs the feeling that you are here. You are not rushing away. You are not turning against it. You are not making its needs wrong. You are not using the night to criticize what is still healing. Let that be the comfort. Let that be the healing tone. Let that be the quiet place where the heart rests. My dear, you have spent enough time trying to be acceptable by hiding your softness. Tonight, let your softness become something you protect with love. Let your sensitivity become something you hold with respect. Let the part of you that wanted to be loved feel that love beginning from within. You do not have to become someone else to be worthy of care. You do not have to become fully healed before you can be gentle with yourself. You do not have to earn your own tenderness through struggle. It can begin now, in the quiet, in the body, in the heart, in the simple choice to speak inwardly with kindness. Your heart can soften while you sleep, because the tender parts of you are no longer being pushed away. They are being welcomed home. They are being held in a warmth that does not demand. They are being given space to rest without fear of rejection. And as this inner warmth grows softer and deeper, you may feel that nothing outside needs to change in this exact moment for love to be present. Love is already present in the way you are no longer abandoning yourself. Love is present in the way you are listening. Love is present in the way you are allowing rest to come near. Love is present in the way you are choosing not to be cruel to the places inside you that needed gentleness most. Sleep is not empty. Sleep is not wasted time. Sleep is not a place where life forgets you. Sleep is one of the quiet ways life repairs what the day has used. When the body grows tired, it is not failing. It is asking to return to balance. When the mind becomes heavy, it is not weak. It is asking to stop carrying every thought. When the heart feels tender at night, it is not broken. It is asking for a softer place to heal. Tonight, sleep can become that place. Not a place you have to force yourself into, not a goal you must chase, but a gentle space that opens when you stop fighting your own need for rest. Your body knows more about healing than the mind can explain. It knows how to restore itself in silence. It knows how to soften muscles that have carried stress. It knows how to settle rhythms that became too busy. It knows how to gather strength while you are not trying. My dear, you do not have to manage every part of your healing tonight. You do not have to stay awake to make sure your life is still moving. You do not have to hold your hopes with a tight grip until morning. Life can continue its quiet work while you rest. Your body can renew, your mind can sort. Your heart can receive softness in ways that do not require effort. This is one of the great kindnesses of sleep. It asks less from you, not more. It does not ask for perfect thoughts. It does not ask for perfect emotions. It does not ask you to become peaceful before you are allowed to enter. It simply invites you to stop standing guard over everything. The darkness around the room can become gentle. The softness beneath you can become support. The blanket can feel like a quiet reminder that the body does not have to remain alert. The silence can become less empty and more protective. The night can become a place where the heart is not being questioned. Let the body become heavy in its own time. Let the back feel the support beneath it. Let the hands stop holding effort. Let the legs stop carrying the day. Let the muscles understand that nothing more is being asked from them right now. They have done enough. They can return to stillness. I allow sleep to restore me. I trust the quiet wisdom of my body. I let the night support my healing. These words can sink into you softly. They do not need to be repeated again and again. They only need to be received. The body hears sincerity. The heart hears warmth. The mind hears permission. And permission is important because many tired people do not rest because they still feel they must earn it. They believe they must finish more, fix more, understand more, prove more, become more. But rest is not given only to those who have completed everything. Rest is part of how you continue. A garden does not grow only in sunlight. It also needs the quiet of night. It needs the hours when no one is pulling at it, measuring it, demanding it, asking it to bloom. Beneath the surface, life is still happening. Roots are still drawing what they need. The soil is still holding moisture. The unseen work is still real. In the same way, you may not see what sleep is repairing, but something in you is being cared for when you allow yourself to rest. Not every healing can be watched. Not every change announces itself. Not every shift comes with a clear sign. Some healing happens in the places below thought, below effort, below the need to control. Some healing happens when the body feels safe enough to stop bracing. Some healing happens when the heart stops trying to protect itself from your own tenderness. My dear, you can let the unseen work be enough tonight. You do not need proof before you trust rest. You do not need a perfect feeling before you wallow, ere you sleep. You do not need to know exactly how tomorrow will feel. Tonight is not about tomorrow. Tonight is about giving yourself back to the quiet repair that your whole being has been asking for. The mind may still want to remain involved. It may want to supervise the healing. It may want to know when peace will come, how deeply you will sleep, what will change by morning, whether the heart will feel lighter. But healing does not always respond to supervision. Some things soften when they are no longer watched so closely. Some knots loosen when they are no longer pulled. Some emotions settle when they are no longer questioned. So let the mind step back. Let the body lead. Let sleep do what thinking cannot do. Let the night reach places that words cannot reach. There is a deep comfort in knowing that you do not have to be conscious of every repair for it to be real. The heart can soften without your mind naming every reason. The body can restore without your thoughts giving instructions. The deeper self can return to balance without a plan. You are allowed to trust the process of rest. I do not need to control my healing tonight. I allow repair to happen quietly. I am safe in the care of this night. Let the room feel softer around you. Let the edges of the day fade farther away. Let the body feel less like something you are carrying and more like something being held. Let your inner world grow quieter, not because it has been forced, but because it is finally being comforted. Sleep is a sacred kind of receiving. During the day, you may give so much. You give attention, you give effort, you give patience, you give care, you give answers, you give energy to things that need you. But at night, there is an invitation to receive. Receive quiet. Receive softness. Receive renewal. Receive the simple gift of not having to pour out from yourself for a while. My dear, you are allowed to receive. You are allowed to stop giving for tonight. You are allowed to stop being available to every thought, every worry, every expectation, every memory, every pressure. Your inner world is allowed to close its door to the noise and open itself to peace. Maybe your life has taught you to stay ready. Ready for disappointment. Ready for responsibility. Ready for what someone might need. Ready for what might go wrong. But sleep asks you to become unready in the most beautiful way. Not careless, not lost, simply unguarded enough to be restored. The body does not need your constant protection right now. It needs your permission. The heart does not need another layer of defense right now. It needs softness. The mind does not need another task right now. It needs rest. A quiet repair is beginning. It may be felt as warmth. It may be felt as heaviness. It may be felt as a slow drifting away from the sharpness of thought. It may be felt as nothing dramatic at all. Still, the repair is real. The body is listening. The heart is listening. The deeper self is receiving the message that it is safe enough to let go of the day. You may have spent so much time trying to heal through effort that rest feels unfamiliar. But effort is not the only path. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is stop reaching. Stop pushing. Stop asking the heart to move faster than it can. Stop making peace something you must chase. Let it come near in the way it comes near at night, quietly, slowly, almost without being noticed. I welcome quiet healing. I welcome gentle restoration. I welcome the peace that comes without force. Let those words become like soft warmth around the body. They can stay with you without needing your full attention. They can become part of the atmosphere of the night. A feeling of permission, a feeling of being held, a feeling that nothing more is required. My dear, you are not behind because you need sleep. You are not lazy because your body asks for rest. You are not failing because the heart becomes tender at night. You are human, and human beings need renewal. They need softness. They need hours where the world is not asking them to be useful. They need a place where the mind can stop producing answers and simply be. Tonight, let sleep become a loving place. A place where old pressure loses its grip. A place where the body remembers balance. A place where the mind releases its sharp edges. A place where the heart can soften without being watched. A place where you do not have to become better before you are cared for. The garden rests and still it grows. The body rests and still it heals. The heart rests and still it returns to tenderness. The mind rests and still wisdom continues forming in quiet ways. Let this truth comfort you. Not everything needs effort. Not everything needs control. Not everything needs to be held in thought. Some things need space. Some things need darkness. Some things need the kindness of being left alone for the night. You can give yourself that kindness now. You can let the day become distant. You can let the body grow heavy. You can let the heart feel less guarded. You can let sleep come as a friend, not as a test. Whether it arrives quickly or slowly, you can rest in the knowing that you are no longer fighting the night. And as you rest, life is not leaving you. Life is holding you in another way, quietly, deeply, gently. There comes a point in the night when trying too hard becomes another kind of noise, trying to calm down, trying to sleep, trying to stop thinking, trying to feel spiritual, trying to release everything perfectly, trying to become peaceful on command. The mind can turn even rest into work if it is not met with tenderness. So tonight, let this be simple. You do not have to force peace. You do not have to make yourself calm. You do not have to push your thoughts away with effort. You do not have to become a perfect version of yourself before the night can hold you. Peace is not something you need to chase through pressure. Peace is something you allow by no longer standing against yourself. My dear, this may be the part your tired heart needs most. You cannot fail at resting because rest is not a performance. You cannot fail at healing because healing does not move in a straight line. You cannot fail at peace because peace is not a test. Some nights are deeper, some nights are lighter. Some nights the mind moves more, some nights the body settles slowly. None of that means you are doing anything wrong. The part of you that wants to do everything correctly can soften now. It does not need to monitor the body. It does not need to measure the mind. It does not need to ask, am I relaxed enough, calm enough, healed enough, spiritual enough? Enough has already been reached. You are enough before the calm comes. You are enough while thoughts are still passing. You are enough while your heart is still tender. The jaw can loosen from effort. The hands can stop holding the shape of trying. The chest can stop waiting for proof that peace is working. The body can feel the difference between being forced and being invited. Tonight, peace is an invitation. I do not force peace. I allow peace to find me gently. I am safe even while I am still settling. Let those words remove pressure from the night. If the mind moves, let it move softly in the background. If the heart feels tender, let it be tender without turning tenderness into a problem. If the body needs time, let time be allowed. You are not here to control every inner movement. You are here to become kind enough that your whole being feels safe to rest. Sometimes people stay awake because they are trying to make sleep happen. They watch for it. They wait for it. They judge whether it has arrived. They worry when it feels far away. But sleep often comes when it is no longer being chased. Peace often comes when the heart no longer feels pressured to prove it has changed. Calm often comes when the body is allowed to be as it is. Think of a quiet lake. When the surface is touched again and again, it keeps moving. But when it is left alone, the water finds stillness naturally. The lake does not need to be forced into calm. It only needs to stop being disturbed. In the same way, your inner world does not need harsh control tonight. It needs less disturbance, less judgment, less pressure, less demand, more gentleness. My dear, let yourself be left alone in the kindest way, not abandoned, not ignored, left alone by the critic, left alone by the pressure, left alone by the need to fix every feeling, left alone by the demand to become peaceful quickly. Let your heart be undisturbed by harshness. Let your body be undisturbed by impatience. Let your mind be undisturbed by the idea that it must be silent to be worthy of rest. You can receive peace while still being human. You can receive calm while still having thoughts. You can receive softness while still carrying unfinished feelings. You can receive love without proving that you have healed enough to deserve it. The old habit may say, try harder. The deeper wisdom can answer, softer is enough. The old habit may say, control this. The deeper wisdom can answer, I can allow. The old habit may say, you are not calm yet. The deeper wisdom can answer, calm is welcome, but I do not need to chase it. There is relief in this. A deep relief. The relief of no longer turning the night into another responsibility. The relief of no longer making your own healing feel like a deadline. The relief of no longer treating your mind like an enemy. The relief of lying here and allowing the body to be exactly where it is in its journey back to rest. I let go of pressure. I let peace arrive in its own way. I rest without needing to be perfect. Let the soft heaviness of the body become enough. Let the warmth around you become enough. Let the quiet between thoughts become enough. Even if the quiet is small, it is still real. Even if peace comes slowly, it is still welcome. Even if the heart opens only a little, that little opening matters. My dear, you have spent enough of life trying to earn what is natural. You do not have to earn rest. You do not have to earn gentleness. You do not have to earn the right to stop thinking for a while. The body deserves renewal because it has carried you. The heart deserves softness because it has felt deeply. The mind deserves quiet because it has worked hard. Nothing about you has to be fixed before kindness can touch you. Kindness is not waiting at the end of healing. Kindness is the way through healing. It meets you here, not later. It meets you while the mind still wanders. It meets you while the heart still trembles. It meets you while the body still remembers the day. It meets you exactly where you are, and because it does, something inside you begins to trust. Trust does not have to be loud. It may simply feel like not fighting. It may feel like letting your eyes stay closed without needing to search for answers. It may feel like allowing the room to be quiet without filling it with worry. It may feel like letting the body settle without checking whether it is doing it correctly. Tonight, you are not forcing peace. You are becoming available to it. You are making room by letting go of pressure. You are making room by speaking to yourself gently. You are making room by allowing your tired mind to stop working so hard. You are making room by letting the heart feel that softness is safe inside you. The mind may ask, "What should I do now?" And the answer can be simple. Nothing harsh, nothing complicated, nothing urgent. Let the body be held. Let the thoughts lose their sharpness. Let the heart receive warmth. Let the night do what the day could not do. There is no need to reach for a perfect feeling. Peace may come as a small ease around the eyes. Peace may come as a softening in the chest. Peace may come as a moment where the mind forgets to worry. Peace may come as the simple feeling that you are not against yourself. However it comes, welcome it gently. Do not grab it. Do not measure it. Do not ask it to stay by force. Let it be natural. My dear, the more you stop chasing peace, the more peace feels safe to come near. The more you stop demanding sleep, the more the body feels invited into rest. The more you stop trying to heal perfectly, the more healing can happen in its own quiet way. This is the softness of tonight. No battle, no inner pushing, no need to make yourself different. only a gentle receiving. I receive the calm that is here. I receive the softness that is possible. I receive the rest my body is ready for. Let your inner world hear this. You are not being rushed. You are not being judged. You are not being asked to become empty, silent, or perfect. You are being invited into a kinder relationship with yourself. One where the mind can move without controlling you. One where the heart can feel without frightening you. One where the body can rest without being forced. This is peace. Not the absence of every thought, but the presence of kindness. Not the absence of every feeling, but the presence of safety. Not the absence of every unknown, but the presence of trust. And trust can be quiet. It can lie beside you in the dark without needing to explain itself. It can hold the places you cannot solve tonight. It can remind you that tomorrow does not need to be lived before it arrives. It can remind you that the heart does not need to stay guarded against the night. It can remind you that sleep is allowed to come gently, without pressure, without performance, without fear. So receive what is here. Receive the support beneath you. Receive the softness around you. Receive the gentleness of this voice within your own heart. Receive the truth that you are allowed to rest before everything is clear. Peace is not far away. It is underneath the struggle. It is underneath the effort. It is underneath the old habit of fighting yourself. And tonight, as you stop fighting, peace can rise quietly from within you. Now the night can become softer. The words can become simpler. The mind does not need so much to hold. The heart does not need so much to protect. The body does not need so much to carry. You have come through the day. You have returned to yourself. You have allowed the mind to slow, the heart to soften, and the body to feel safe enough for rest. Let the quiet around you feel friendly now. Let the darkness feel gentle. Let the pillow support the weight of your head. Let the blanket remind the body that it is held. Let the room become a safe space where nothing more is required from you. My dear, you do not have to reach for sleep. You can simply stop reaching for everything else. Stop reaching for answers. Stop reaching for control. Stop reaching for fate or the past. Stop reaching for tomorrow. Let the night come closer. Let rest come closer. Let your own heart come closer. Your mind can rest now. It has done enough thinking. It has tried to protect you. It has tried to understand. It has tried to prepare. And now it can be loved into quiet. It does not need to be pushed away. It can be thanked and softened. It can be told gently that there is no more work for tonight. Your heart can soften now. It does not need to stay guarded in this quiet. It does not need to hold every ache at the surface. It does not need to prove it is strong by staying closed. It can receive the gentle safety of this moment. It can return to tenderness without fear. It can rest inside the warmth of your own care. Your body can sleep now. It does not need to hold the day in the shoulders. It does not need to hold worry in the stomach. It does not need to hold unsaid words in the throat. It does not need to hold old pain in the chest. The body can become heavy, quiet, and supported. It can stop carrying what belongs to another time. I am safe in this night. My mind is softening. My heart is held in love. Let these words be enough. There is no need for many more thoughts. There is no need to gather more meaning. The deeper part of you already understands. You are safe enough to rest. You are loved enough to soften. You are worthy enough to receive peace before everything is solved. The day is behind you now. It does not need to follow you further. The old thoughts can become quieter. The old pressure can loosen. The old ache can be held by something gentler than fear. You are not alone inside yourself. You are here with your own heart. You are here with your own breath, moving naturally. You are here with the quiet support of this moment. My dear, let the night be kind to you. Let it cover the sharp edges. Let it smooth the places where the day felt rough. Let it bring your energy back from all the places it was scattered. Let it gather you inward, not with force, but with love. You do not need to become perfectly peaceful to be held by peace. You do not need to become perfectly healed to be touched by healing. You do not need to become perfectly certain to be safe in this moment. Rest accepts you as you are. I release the day. I welcome rest. I trust the softness of sleep. Let the mind become less interested in every thought. Let the body become more interested in being held. Let the heart become less interested in guarding and more open to warmth. Let everything inside you move toward simple quiet. The room is still. The night is gentle. The body is supported. The heart is not being asked to explain. The mind is not being asked to solve. There is nothing more to prove here. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be tender. You are allowed to be unfinished. You are allowed to sleep while life continues arranging what you cannot see. You are allowed to rest before the answer comes. You are a load to soften before the world changes. You are allowed to feel peace, even with an open question. This is the gift of tonight. Not perfect certainty, not perfect silence, but softness, a deeper softness, a quiet place inside you that says, I do not have to fight myself anymore. My mind is allowed to rest. My heart is allowed to soften. My body is allowed to sleep. Let those words become quieter inside you. Let them move into the body like warmth. Let them settle around the heart like kindness. Let them touch the mind like a soft hand. There is no need to repeat them with effort. There is only the feeling they leave behind. Peace is here in a simple way. It is in the support beneath you. It is in the stillness around you. It is in the softening of your face. It is in the permission to stop carrying. It is in the gentle truth that you have done enough for today. Sleep does not need you to chase it. Sleep can come when it comes. Until then, you can rest. You can rest in the quiet. You can rest in the softness. You can rest in the knowing that nothing about this moment needs to be forced. My dear, if the heart still feels tender, let it be tender in love. If the mind still moves, let it move more softly. If the body takes time to settle, let it take time without judgment. You are safe in the process. You are held in the becoming. You are cared for even while you are still learning how to let go. The doorway into sleep is near, but there is no need to push it open. Let the night welcome you naturally. Let your thoughts become distant. Let the day become quiet. Let the heart feel less alone. Let the body sink into the simple truth that it is supported. Tonight, your mind can finally rest and your heart can become soft again in the quiet. Now there is nothing more you need to gather, nothing more you need to hold, nothing more you need to finish inside your mind. This day has ended. This night is here. Your body has been invited into rest. Your heart has been invited into softness. Your mind has been invited into quiet. Let everything become simple now. No big effort, no hard thinking. No need to find the perfect feeling. Just this quiet place, this gentle body, this softer heart, this mind that no longer has to work so hard. You have carried enough for today. You have thought enough for today. You have tried enough for today. Let the rest of the night be for receiving. Let it be for healing that happens quietly. Let it be for love that does not need words. Let it be for peace that arrives without pressure. The part of you that was tired can rest. The part of you that was worried can soften. The part of you that felt alone can feel your own loving presence. The part of you that wanted to be safe can begin to believe that this moment is gentle enough. My dear, sleep now in the kindness of this truth. You do not have to carry the day. You do not have to solve tomorrow. You do not have to protect your heart from your own love. You can rest. You can soften. You can let the night hold you. The mind is quiet enough now. The heart is soft enough now. The body is safe enough now. Let the darkness be peaceful. Let the silence be warm. Let your inner world become still in its own gentle way. You are allowed to drift into sleep without fear. You are allowed to wake renewed. You are allowed to trust that life is still loving you, even here, even now, even in the quiet. Rest deeply. Let go gently. Sleep in peace. I am safe. I am loved. I am free. Tonight, your mind can finally rest and your heart can soften safely while you sleep.